Hi, good morning. Welcome back to AI Auto Trader. Awesome. Let me get get my screen going here. Get this thing all up and running. Good Monday morning. Got the NQ flying off this morning. Woo-wee. Going up. That's what I'm talking about. Going up. Hope we're making some money this morning. Dr. Jeff, good morning. Awesome. Hope you're in the saddle today. Got the 15 on the haymaker all tuned in here. All kinds of trades already this morning. All right, Rory, good morning. Rue, good morning. Welcome back, Rue. Rue, how's the trading been? 2,800 NQ. Come on. This guy slays it every day, every day. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's awesome. Rue is an awesome trader. Guaranteed. Awesome, Rue. Way to go, man. You really know how to bring home the bacon. I've got a couple of strategies set up here. Hopefully jump in for us. I've got one of them that I've had a couple of trades on already. Several trades, actually, quite a few. All right, the realtor's in. Steve, good morning. All right, yeah, you know, I turned on my I went ahead and I did it ahead of time today. First time ever. I can be trained. Thank you. I realize apparently it defaults. I don't know. I tried to set the default, but there's no such thing as a default button, so I'll have to do it every time. Thanks again for letting me know. Scott, welcome back. Scott was on vacation, back in the saddle, huh? Did you go vacation, Scott, or you just weren't able to trade? I remember for a little bit there. I gotta see why this one isn't taking trades now. Maybe I hit my limit on this one. Let me check it out. Steven, good morning. Steven, slaying them. Steven, we're gonna share your story. You got a good story every day. You show some huge results, man. Thank you for doing that. Really, really cool to watch. All right, I got a couple going here. I wonder why I'm not getting a trade on this one. Here we go. We got one. Okay. Ooh, YM hit the ODP on me and the NQ 2-minute. Oh, good morning already. Wow, look at all these hot strategies already. Oh my goodness. Wow, where to start? Like my YM hit the ODP. If you guys are out there trading our system, Steven, let us know. Did your YM in 2-minute hit or just me? ES is in the game today. So we adjusted the ES ODP. If anybody wants to trade that, we found that the best trading hours were, I believe it was like noon to 1. Anyway, just check the spreadsheet if you want to trade that one, the hours. And we changed the signal. Signal B ended up being a better signal for us, so we adjusted the ES ODP on Friday. All right, so we got some money makers. All right, so I added a little ticker to my. Okay, I'm still on a 15 range. This morning I was running down 15 range to get a better idea on the volume. So we just jumped in here with this one. Looks like we lost that one real quick as I adjusted it. All right, good, Scott. Welcome back. Scott, what did you decide to trade on the PA accounts? I know you were back and forth. The 20 seemed to be a little bit tight. You know, obviously here too, was tripping up over it quite a bit. So, what did you? I think you put it in the chat or Discord that you were going to go maybe 25 ticks. Maybe where'd you end up, or where you at now? This one here. My PAs that I'm running right now are trading on, I'm trading the 50K PA. I think I did it, I'm on a 15 range too. Oops. So I want to change this now that the market's open. Pre-market, I set that for 15 range to just get a little more action. But once the market's open, I'll go back and change it to the 30 range chart. And I'll even, sometimes if we get chopped up, I'll even change it to like 32 range. So we just, we need to confirm a little bit longer trend before we take the trade. So those are kind of the things that I've been messing with, trying to find the sweet spot in the market to trade. This is the NQ30 range. If you're new here, let me share this first. I just need to share this by law. So all signals and trading opportunities provided both orally or electronically that I disclose here today are for educational and demonstrational purposes only. Me or my team take no responsibility for any trades that you might win or lose. And participating in the futures market involves a substantial amount of risk. So please reach out to a financial advisor before making trades. All right. And if it's your first time kind of joining us here today, let me share a little bit of who we are and what we're doing here. This is I'm Mark Miller, the owner of Right Line Trading, and got quite the team here behind me to help facilitate any software development or tech support that you might need. But this is the AI Auto Trader system. It's a fully automated system that will jump in and out of trades for you automatically. Based on a lot of different indicators, but we developed these strategies down here, and so far so good today. Sure wish I was trading the YM this morning or this 2 minute, but those aren't the ones that I'm trading this morning. I'm trading the NQ30 range, so that's the one that I'm trading on my PA accounts right now. Taking quite a few hits here in the last few minutes. Down 950 on the two that I'm trading right now. This morning I was trading them on other accounts and did pretty good. I was down on this one. So that's kind of the little bit behind the scenes. This is the AI Auto Trader, and over here in this little dashboard, this is the Apex Trader Funding. It's who I use for funding. Basically, they're kind of like a finance company. I pay them to give me the chance to trade with their money. Once you get to once you pass these evals, you get to these ones called PAs, and if you can get these up to this one's a $50,000 account. If you get them up to $2,600, you can take a withdrawal of $2,000. So last month I withdrew little over $8,000. So that's kind of the lay of the land over here. This here is a trade copier, and this is a separate company from ours too. This one's Flowbots. The trade copier is called Replicanto, and it's a really simple trade copier. The leader account you put here, and then you just click the on button for whatever other account you want to follow it. So that's kind of the lay of the land. The chart here that I'm looking at is a 30 range chart, and I'm looking at the NQ market. So this is a financial equities futures market, and I'm running on a 30 range chart is what it's all about. So I've got quite a few different indicators up here. This one at the very bottom is really our lead indicator on this particular strategy. So this is the one that I kind of pay attention to quite a bit for for when it's going to jump in and out of trades. I'm also looking at another indicator over here that we're testing and seeing if we can start to see some of these levels. And this is a market structure indicator, and it's really where the orders are changing hands. So if we kind of watch these little green lines, as orders change hands, the green line gets a little bit longer. So the longest green line means the most orders changed hands at that particular price. So this solid pink line that's right here is what they call the point of control. So it basically, this indicator takes all the trades and then it puts in a outer bands, and they call them the 70% value gap band. And then the solid pink is what they call the point of control within that band. So it's where the most contracts have traded at so far since the session opened, which is at 6 o'clock yesterday. So since 6 o'clock, this is the point of control right now, which means that price will tend to pull back towards point of control. Point of control is always moving, just like a 50 AMA. Our 50 line is this green one right here, so price is moving up. And price tends to always come back to the 50 because the 50 is always trying to move to price. So it's always kind of a dance between price and the 50. Here we're getting some real good momentum this morning. Has some nice moves. I like to measure some of these moves. Look at this beautiful entry here that I missed by this darn trailing stop here. This one. This was a beauty, this cross right here. We took the long entry, got stopped out. But if I could have handled a little bit bigger drawdown, I would have went off to the races here. I like to measure these moves just to make sure we got enough market volatility to make some of these trades. So our trades take right after the cross. So this cross pops on the chart. And we enter, we call it on the next bar after the cross. So that's our entry point right there. And this one went up 11.25. So it went up $1,125 before it pulled back. That's a nice move. We have some strategies that will jump in and. So I'm a little too short right now. The volatility is a little too high for this this stop that I got this one on. I need to change it to the 46. I'm going to go 30, 30, 30. Opened it up a little bit. I'm doing 30, 30, 30 instead of 20, 20, 20. So we'll take this short right here. It's going to jump in right now. Oh, if it closes, if the candle closes red, it'll jump in for us. And I opened it up a bit, so I'm 30, 30, 30. We'll see if... Good, so we got in the profit window on that one. So we took a little nugget out. Been nice to stay in the trade a little longer. Oh, Steven missed it. I think, Steven, that's the first one you've missed. That's good though. But did your machine make the trade? Did it show 3,000 for the YM, or did you miss it by not turning the machine on? It's kind of the scoreboard for the bots this morning. Our my YM 1 day pass went off for a full winner. My 2 minute went off for a full winner. And then I've got these other strategies here that are that are doing really, really well already this morning. So Signal A today, so far this morning, has been a great day for Signal A. The haymakers running about 600. Got this one at 600. I was using a version of the haymaker this morning on a 15 range chart. So we got the RTY and YM starting to move up the leaderboard. Here's a CL on the leaderboard. So it looks like we got just about every instrument, ES up here, about every instrument trying to make money today. All right, ODP's in the house. Okay, Scott, you're at 20 at your profit target. Your stop's at 30. Okay, made 400 in Sim on Friday. Time to kick the tires. Show how you do. Okay, missed the trade. Huh. Check my other machines. Yeah, looks like I got it on this this machine up here too, but I didn't get the 2-minute. I got the YM on that one. Over here on my VPS machine, let me check this one. Yeah, this one I got the NQ and the YM, so same as this machine. The NQ 2-minute. Scott, did your machine get the NQ 2-minute ODP and the YM? Take a look at that last trade. See what kind of move we had. We had a bigger move than we took. Let's see what we what it ended up with. So we entered right here, and that one ran down 505, so $500 trade. We went out at about, I think that was 20 ticks. So we went out at 20, but it really went 100. I'm going to open up the target a little bit. We got 175. Okay, there it is. We got 175 on that one. We want to get a little more aggressive with this here. Open it up. So we just saw 100 ticks on that one. Let's try to go to 100 ticks. So I opened it up to 100 as the profit target. So we can see now 100, just missed that one. Looks like I'm a little bit tight on the stop there. Look at that. Going to be the lowest one on this. Wow. Not me. So we stopped right there. Let's see if we would have stayed in, if we would have hung in there with a little bit bigger stop. This is the armchair quarterback time. I shouldn't have done that. Here we go. On these, after you get stopped out, you hope for a huge pullback now, just because you chickened out on it. So the strategy for the NQ that's killing it this morning is this one right here. I had another one I was showing the team this morning. It's really identical to it, but the stop is at 46 ticks. This one's at 46 ticks of stoppage, and its target's at 180. So this one's a, really aggressive one, and I trade this one quite a bit. I'm going to put this one on another PA account right now so we can watch it. This one doesn't respect the 50, so it'll take a trade right into the 50, which can be great trades. Can be absolute monsters sometimes. So our stop ended up kind of working out for us there. We saved, you know, in this case, a little bit of money probably. That entry didn't move up very far before this big pullback, so we'll say that might be okay. I'm gonna get one going though on this this strategy here too. This is very similar to the haymaker. Okay, we've got the heard the little tickage thing come in, where the cross is coming on the charts. We'll see if it's going to take another long trade in a second here. Yep, we popped in long. Trying to push through 330. Nope. Whew. That was a quick pullback on that one. Oh, it closed for the its limit, daily limit. That's what that was. All right, let's get one going so we can get some trades in. Let me see how far that one pulled back. So we entered there, came back to there, so 1428 ticks. So 30 ticks would have stayed in that trade. You son of a bitch. Oh, I had over 30 in there too. This one would still be in this trade if it didn't close out as freaking profit loss. Jeez, oh Pete, it's talking about having one hand behind your back. Son of a gun. All right, let's get this thing rolling. Make sure I'm still alive on this one. Yeah, still active. God darn it. Would have been in this trade. We had 30 ticks of stop loss, but the daily session limit went out at 20 ticks. Huh. Sometimes you have one hand behind your back trading. Sometimes you don't. All right, let's go. When you hit this enable and re-enable button, it resets your profit, your daily. It resets your daily session limit. So even if you did go out on profit loss, session loss limit, if you push that and restart it, it'll kick back in and re-enable. Wow, good job, Scott. Way to go, man. Didn't have them enabled this morning. Okay, enabled them. Just hit the NQ 50K ODP, baby. Let me see. Did I hit it too? No. Let me see. Why didn't I get the trade? Oh, that was earlier. Okay, yeah, no. Okay, you probably have it opened up. Your times, Scott, because I believe ours are 8:30 to 9:30 still for the NQ ODP. I think. Pretty sure. I trade it all the time too, so I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to check the spreadsheet, but I think that's the best times. Way to go. 7 PAs. How about a round of applause for Scott? Proud of him. Way to go, Scott. Thanks for all your involvement too in the Discord. Really appreciate that. That's really helpful. Someone got sour on us yesterday. MX something or other. I always tell Rory, everybody's not our clients. Like, there's certain people that are, you know, like emotionally attached to money, and them are not good clients for us. You know, because this is a trading is a winning and losing sport. You don't just win all the time. I mean, I'm getting my ass kicked right here. This isn't easy, but there's you know, the victories are just as fun. It's a tool. It's a tool just like any other tool. Sometimes it's the right tool, and sometimes it isn't. So I'm going to move this account. This one's getting a little bit closer than I'd like. Switch it up to a new one, 221. And if you noticed, I took off the 50 filter too. So as soon as we get momentum shifts, this one will take a trade. Check out what other markets are doing well this morning. Wow, you're getting good at reading the market, huh, Scott? That's awesome. Stapleton, good morning. Oh, is it this long right here that you got? This darn beauty? Oh my goodness, look at that beauty. Oh, man, it was in that trade too. Oh my gosh, it's so painful, man. Sometimes it's just not your day, you know? You just have to know it. Friday got killed too. Jeez. Okay, we got a chirp going on. It means it's time for action. So I put an audio alert on my cross. I don't know if you guys can hear it. As soon as the cross comes on the chart, it gives me a little chirp, let me know that the trade setup's looking good, and you know, give me a chance to look around and see if the market looks like a good one to trade. What number was this? 221. 221. So we're going into this this heavy-duty pivot right here. It's probably not a great time to be in a long trade here, but we'll see. 350. Okay, maybe we'll take a short out of it. We got the 50 right in our wheelhouse here, where it could go either way. If we close red, we'll take a short trade now and see if we can. Nope. Closed green. So we kind of lost that opportunity. If we go back north, we'll get a long again. Oh no, I guess we won't. Darn it. Okay, well, kept us out of some trades here that probably would have been a little bit too choppy for us. Yeah, good call, Scott. A little too choppy here. You know what, it did this Friday too, and I tell you, I always thought it was going to break out, and it rarely did. I got chopped to death on Friday. That was painful. Had a nice move earlier this morning right there. Big whopper. $350 seems to be the number. Yeah, I'm going to hold tight for a little bit here. Let's let this chop kind of work out a little bit here. All right. Got a little pull back to the 330. 5-minute chart on. It's getting some long wicks. These quick moves. I'll get my cross set up to make sure that it's going to show me when it's going to take the trade either way. So we don't care about the 50 right now. Yeah, I missed that trade with the close of a red candle there. Let's go look at the leaderboard and see what other markets are doing well, and kind of look at another chart for a second here. Rue, what are you trading today? NQ? Did you move on from gold, Rue, or is there a reason that you can share with us why you switched? Like the other instrument that's doing well is the ES. Got an ES signal A. We notice the signal A does really well in the morning and then it tapers off, but then the signal B seems to do really well in the evening. So we decided to change it to the signal B. Had better results in the long term. So looks like we're going to pop in this trade right here going south. We do have the point of control kind of in our favor here, so that's good news. Price wants to go back where most of the people are trading it at, you know, where the most trades happened at. So, but it touched it, now it's off it again. Nice push down, going through the 300s. Got a pivot right here that we're trying to push through. Take a little off the trade if it comes back. Okay, now we get to go swing the other way. Maybe. Okay, so giving back price, we were up at, looks like we touched 375. Back here pushing around 300. But I tell you, my NVIDIA fell apart on me. I was looking good for a couple weeks. Now I'm looking down at price, looking like it might be a good time to buy more. My fiance, I told her that it was a good buy about, I don't know, she bought it at 138. Oh, she's He's telling me I'm a terrible investor now. That's the way it goes. You never know. I told her to buy more. I think it's time to buy more. I know it's painful. It doesn't seem right. But that's the way the ball bounces. Ooh, I couldn't hang in there on that short. But if I could have, ooh, finally fell down. This one, it took the trade here. I pinched it. And it ended up falling down eventually. There was a lot of back and forth to handle, though. Okay, price is starting to give away here. We're finding the outer band of this the 70% gap right here, so it looks like we've kind of centered off with the 70% zone. Is the dashed pink line here and the gray line, and up here is the dashed pink and dashed gray. So those are the this new indicator that I'm testing right here. I'll show you kind of what it is. Actually, I think, oh, we just took a trade here. All right. That one, we took some heat, gotten more heat. Whew. Hey, it's a tough one getting through 270. Just got us. All right, more than 1,000 on the NQ. Way to go, Rue. Congratulations. Oh, let me do this again. All right, we got a battle going on for price here. The bulls are trying to come back and save it, but the bears are pushing hard. All right, 250 starting to give away. Looks like 200's coming up next. Let's watch signal B. This is signal B action now. Looks like we're going to take a trade. We got some momentum for the upside. Nope, closed red. Came right back down, closed red. Price pushed too far, too hard. Man, missed another trade there. Here we go. There's signal B. Signal B is starting to move up the leaderboard. We got the bot coming in top. Looks like it's at 300. Okay, we got some new features. Scott wanted to share this with you. I think you had the idea, yeah, you did, in Discord there, to try to create a stop that's different than just a static stop. So we've developed a pattern recognition setup for a stop. So let me show you what it looks like. I'll move that little banner if it's in the way there. If I go to, let me grab one of these that are trading that aren't doing that well or whatever. Let's see, this one. Oh, prime time. Let's go with this one. Okay. So if we go to edit the strategy, the new, and I showed you kind of in the Discord, looks like we may take short trade. Nope. Couldn't keep it down there. So yeah, we've got these two smart stop setups right now, and I'm sure this will change a little bit before it gets to you, but this is what we have right now. Actually, we've already cut this list down. I didn't want the list to be too long. I was thinking like three candles that we would give us the option to use, but the one that's like a reversal candle is this thing called engulfing. So an engulfing candle basically consumes the entire previous candle. So it basically, they call it, engulfs it, like it consumes the entire candle. So it's really a great representation of a reversal. So now I can use this for the stop, and I'll set some up after the live today. I don't have any going yet. I asked Sergio to pull together some strategies and then share them with all of us. So all 5 of us will be running the same ones as soon as he can pull them together today. And then we'll compare them on Friday to make sure that they're taking trades and doing the right thing. Okay, so we pushed down quite a bit. Point of control just moved down. Yeah, this is a good time for prime time. You know what? I need to adjust it. Mine has some filters in it. I think Rory said that he showed me he gutted it. I call it gutted it. It means he didn't have any real filters going on it. No, mine is different. I have the R&D version, so mine looks different. So we jumped in again, hoping for a big push down. Nope. Holding on to price right here at 280. Man, chewed up today. Let's see what else I got. Got a few more here. $222, my favorite number. 4180. Okay, let's do this. Let's make some money this time. And let's copy trade this one. So we'll copy trade 222, my favorite number, to the other 2 that haven't traded yet. We get a trade under their belt today. And it's going to be a good push up through 300. 19,300. Here we go. See if we'll go back up to 370. this market structure on this Laguerre is not good, you know, for a short trade. I mean, it's going to try to step into it again here and probably get chopped. If we kind of look at the last ones, we can see the chop go on right here. But we'll go ahead and just keep playing it. It's, you know, who knows? Maybe it's time that the market will give back a little bit. Nope. Let's see, 222. Hard one for me today. This is tough. Man. God darn it. Alright, I gotta go with the 50. I can't fight it all day. That's not gonna be good for me. Fighting the 50 days, not a good idea. Just give in to it. Here we go. Alright, so we got the 50 back in play. Won't take as many trades. Not near as many, but that's okay. Maybe they're winners. Trying to go short into that 50 there was bad news. 3 of them got chopped. 1, 2, 3. Ouch. So I'll set the cross to only show up again when it's supposed to. Take the trade. So I had the cross showing up even though the 50 was not in play, but now it's in play again. So the crosses will only show up when they're in alignment with the 50. Whew. Man, got some up there at $2,000 already. I have them shutting off. These ones shut off at 2,000. That's their daily limit. That one's at its limit. That one hit the limit. A couple of them met their daily profit limit. These two did too. Hopefully, if you have our system and strategies, you'll see similar results.
Order submitted.
If we can get a good push up here north, we should take a trade and hope that's one. This one should be a good one.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Trying to find point of control again. If it can go, looks like point of control is right at 19,300, right on the dot. Wow, that's unique. Right on the dot.
Order held. Order submitted. Order held. Order submitted. Order held.
Steven on Steven, $1,700. Way to go. Congratulations. Steven, how many contracts are you trading? How many contracts are you trading, Steven? Is that one or two? 1,700. That one's, man, I still have that going on in my head. I was watching that video that Rory did. That thing, $4,700, I think it made it up to. Just every second it was in another trade, I was like, oh my gosh. That thing was going off. Man, is this my day to get crushed or what? It's my day to get crushed. So this is what a crushing looks like. Took a beating from the guy in Discord, and now I'm getting a physical beating here with the cash flow. It's part of trading, though. If you're a trader, you know that. I know that. It should bother me, but it doesn't. You know, that's something to say too, is you don't just make money. That would be nice. That would be really nice. But you have to lose money too. It feels like it's part of the process. Five. Wow. Good for you, Steven. That's taking a dig at it. Wow. 5 contracts. Woo-wee. Nice job. Yeah, we're really excited about the candle pattern recognition, trying to see where that goes, and eventually we're gonna convert it to entries too, where you can enter on, in this case we want to look at a couple of different candles for entries. So it'll be a good education for me. I'm not familiar with the candles, so it's going to be something that I'll have to learn too. But I want to try to make it easy. That's always the goal, is try to make it simple. So we'll try to figure out a process that does that. Come on, 222. Be the trade. Be the trade. A little momentum here. I'm keeping this trade. Let's not give up on that thing. What happened? Something happened to me there. 223 and 224 didn't buy for some reason. I was going to say they bought it. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, something happened on that one where 222 took the trade, but then when the trade came back, 223 and 224 took the trade. So don't know what that one's all about. We'll have to kind of look at. Oh, it closed on profit. Oh, target. That one could be something here with the software. Closed on the profit target loss limit. So I think that one hit its limit and the other two didn't. Maybe.
Order submitted.
I recycled the limit, so now it'll be back alive. Kind of curious to see what it's going to do here.
Order submitted.
Steven, what's your prime time at for the day? Like, what's its P&L, the one that's sort of the standard settings one? Yeah, I guess it's trading one contract. What's that one at for you today so far? I have to have Sergio help me get it loaded. I've got a whole different template here on this machine because it's our R&D machine. We have a whole bunch of stuff here on this one, so I can't just grab a strategy and load it like I can on my other machines.
Order held. Order submitted.
That's funny, Rue. You inspired us, and I guess that one inspired you, the Steven one, when you saw it going off like crazy. Oh my gosh, 31-35.
Order held.
Woo! Let's go. I'm gonna have to get that one. I'll have to make a big note here. I can't miss this one more time. That one's too darn exciting to watch. That thing, man, I was watching that. My eyeballs were getting bigger the whole time I was watching it.
Order held.
Oh yeah, we want to switch over to Discord too. I heard that someone put it in the chat that we could project live through Discord
Order canceled.
and then show, what we're projecting in Discord onto YouTube. So I'm really looking forward to trying that this week at some point offline, just to make sure we can figure out how to work it. But I guess then it'll be what I thought was live stream on YouTube, which is really like I don't even know, 10-second delay, something like that.
Order held.
So looking forward to trying that too and seeing if we can figure out how to make that work. 31-35, Steven, way to go. Congratulations. Yeah, so no, that's what I was thinking too. That thing is wild. Wild man. Steven's a wild man. He's always in there
Order
trying to make money. Yeah, no, that thing is crazy. It's in every trade. We watched it go to 47, back down to, I can't remember where it ended, maybe 2,800, something like that.
Order submitted.
Careful is always a word that I kind of giggle at, because if you're not in there, you don't have a chance. But because if you're overly careful, you don't trade. So it's always a complicated thing for me to know when to trade, when not to trade, what a good trade setup is, what one isn't. After the trade happens, it's easy to say, that was bad, that was good. Looking at the right edge of the chart, though, I don't have a crystal ball yet, so it's hard to say.
Order held.
Okay, so we'll take this trade here, see what happens.
Order held. Order held.
Shit. All right, that's as much as I can handle. That's as much as I can take, guys. I have a, what do they call it, a thick spine or something? I can take quite a bit. Well, that's just enough for me. Made a couple on a couple of accounts, but other than that, got smoked. I know I should go check Amazon. It's funny, nowadays you don't need anything because you can just go to Amazon and get everything. Holy cow, Steven, 48.15 on a PA. Let's go, guys. Give Steven a congratulations. Wow. Someone's going to be looking at a payday. Woo-wee. Man, congratulations, Steven. If you can, post something in our Discord too. That's really helpful, especially if you wouldn't mind sharing how you did it. That's at the end of the day what people, they kind of aspire to try to figure out, what you're doing, what other people are doing that are successful. So if you don't mind sharing that, that's really helpful in our Discord. That guy MX, his name's actually Mason. He would probably appreciate it. I know the feeling, picking the wrong. Okay, hold up. Let's just take this trade. This will be the last one. If I missed it. Oh yeah. No, losing's part of winning. I always try to say that because it is. You don't just go be the winner. Like, there's no such thing. Like practice and effort. Those are all required to be the winner. I've been watching the Olympics. I hope most of you guys have too. If you have, Nike has the best commercials now with this whole concept of. I can't remember the whole let me get in my head. Winning isn't for everybody. Winning isn't for everybody. I love that. That is a heck of a concept. Did anybody watch that on their commercials this weekend on the Olympics? The new Nike slogan is very provocative. Winning isn't for everybody. And I think like that in trading. I made like 8 or 9 grand, 10 grand last month, but I'm getting my butt kicked today, right? It doesn't just go one side. You have to take a beating once in a while. Way to go, Steven. Yeah, I can't trade this right now. I know. Scott, I am too, but we really need to educate our new clients that is the reality. When something's 50%, that means you're losing 2 out of 4, as clear as day. So that's always complicated to inform people of that. ODP, let's go. So we went back to 19,300. Let's see if we've got any other strategies to take a look at, any other instruments that seem to be doing well this morning. We had the YM one-day pass go off. The 2-minute, NQ 2-minute made it up earlier. We've got an ES, so this could be a little unusual to have a ES signal A such high profit early this morning. Must have had a really good trade. Okay, YM. Oh, RTY. So yeah, we've got some. Okay, all the instruments are here, it looks like. Looks like it's a signal A day for the most part here. ES, YM, signal A. I'll tell you, YM has been doing so good on my computer. I probably should shift gears and trade it. I'm going to bring up the trade performance. It doesn't make 2,000 a day, but it does consistently make 3 to 800. It seems like. I'm going to bring it up over here and see if I can show it. It's one I never trade, but I probably should. Wow. Shit.
Order held.
Yeah, this YM instrument has been going off for, at least the last couple of weeks, if not longer, but I just did the last couple of weeks, so 7:15 till today. Just the whole instrument, the whole equity instrument. So the 1-day pass is at,
Order held. Order submitted.
so it's at 37% profitable. It's up 1,500. But when we start to go peel back the onion of some of these, that one's down 800. This one's up 400. This one's up 2,000. This is where it gets really good. The signal B, 3,400. 3,600. So this one has been really on fire. Let's look at it per day. So per day, this is where we look for per day, right here in this column, net profit per day. So it lost 30 bucks this day. It made 221 this day, 60 bucks, lost 520, made 1231. So this is the daily activity, and then over here it adds it up, cumulatively. So it's at 3,600 over the last couple of weeks, which is really a strong strategy. This is probably one of our better ones over the last couple of weeks. At $3,600. It looks like it's 81 in the hole today, but it's a good one. And then I've got a signal C here. That one's at 1,300. So really the YM instrument is super strong for the most part. So that's the Dow equity. I get stubborn. I don't trade it, but I should. I know, Scott. I wish they would run that 90% too. I'm chomping at the bit. I've been paying the 34 bucks. It's 33 something. Call it 34, 35. Let me check and see what's happening here. Make sure.
Order held.
Okay, perfect. Something that I'm excited to share with you guys that we've been doing, but we really haven't shown it, and I've thought about it, and I wanted to show it in a better way, but Rory's trying to get funded, and he's trying to use the auto trader to do it. So I wanted to try to get somebody that can help us, create some videos of Rory trading, the system, trying to get funded, because it's a challenge. Like not everybody's getting funded, and it's hard. So we want to try to create a story and show Rory's story. I mean, he's trading live here, on a regular basis. So we want to try to create a story and share his story, because it's a real story. He doesn't, he's a trader just like I am or you are, and he wants to get funded just like everybody else. So I said, let's show it. Let's try to, do some videos and show your journey as you're trying to get towards funding too. So we're really excited about that. I've got a couple people working on that project, so we're going to try to share his story, a little more personal side of it, because it's real. That's the good news, and the good news is I believe he can get there with the system. So I wanna try to show that, and looking forward to that. He's a little uncomfortable with it, but I think he'll like it eventually. right, so I'll enable this one again. Let's see. Oh, maybe not. This is a little bit tough zone here. Guess we did get this trade right here that I missed out on. Let me check this one out. Jeez. So there was an entry. See how much we pulled back on that one? Not much. Darn. Oof. Oh. All right, let's get in here. Had a nice trade there that I missed. One to stopped out, it would only came back 115, so potentially 835 on one contract.
Order submitted. Order failed.
Peter, are you mentioning to me move to time restriction, or maybe I should check this one.
Order submitted.
Yeah, I always move the time restriction on any strategies that I set up to trade live because I want them to trade the entire session here while I'm trading live. If that's what you're asking, I definitely change mine for sure. But if you're asking someone else in the chat, maybe you could mention who it is. I'll show you what I'm doing on this one. This is the strategy that's trading that PA account right now. I've got it from 8 o'clock till noon, and then I've got a couple of session loss limit right there, and it kind of keeps stopping out at that 500, and then it will shut down. So those are happening.
Order failed. Order failed.
Nice breakdown in the market here. Hitting 250, trying to hold 250. Got a couple of support lines here at 250, 240, but holding 250.
Order failed. Order failed.
Take a look at the leaderboard, see if signal B is starting to show up. Oh yeah, NQ30 range signal B bots at 1100. Definitely starting to move to a signal B day. A came out firing big time. So the bot's at 1200, the drone for it's at 850. Go ahead and set one up on the signal B drone. So I'll go new strategy.
Order canceled.
Move this over out of the way. So I'm going to do new strategy. I'm going to go grab that NQ30 range signal B. Again, starting to move into a trending market now. This a little bit later in the session here. So I'm going to go grab NQ30 range signal B, and I'll trade the bot. It's the one doing the best right now. So just like to give her a little look over here. Everything looks good to me. NQ instrument. And I'll grab one of these. So 223. So if we get a signal B trade, we'll see it pop on the chart here. And I'll take away 23 here. You can have it trade on the, trade copier and one of your strategies if you want. It'll do both. It'll just take another contract if you're already in a trade too. So if you're in a signal A trade and B fires, it'll grab another contract or whatever you're buying. So it can manage, several strategies and several contracts within one trade. Oh yeah, Peter, I was going to mention too, if you wanted to trade all day, you can just set both times to the exact same time. So for example, 9:30 in the morning on the start and then 9:30 in the morning on the end, and it will trade 24 hours a day. We do have some, actually I need to talk to Sergio a little bit longer on this one. We do have it stopping all the trades at 3:59, but someone took a trade, I think, and then it ran into the 5 o'clock. So I want to just say, kill all trades at like 4:45 or 4:55 or something. So we don't ever have anybody run into the 5 o'clock bell with the contract open. The 5 o'clock end of the session, not the bell. I apologize. The bell rings at 4 o'clock, but the futures sessions end at 5 o'clock p.m. And if you're holding contracts into 5 o'clock, everybody smacks you on the hand. And it can be expensive if you have a live account, for sure. You have to have a margin to handle, to hold contracts over that hour. And I think every broker is a little different, I believe. So you want to check with your broker to see how much you have to have if you accidentally hold them or hold them on purpose. All right, we just went through about 4 support lines right there. That was a lot of support lines. Let's see if market structure can set up for us here to take a trade. Are you guys, anybody using a trade copier out there? If you are, maybe drop in what you're using and if you like it, because we have, several people ask about trade copiers, and I have this one here, this Replicanto from Flowbots. It's okay. I do like Rory's better. I haven't used it, but it looks better. What I mean by that is it shows how much money, each one of them copied to the other account or whatever, which is really, really cool. That's a nice feature that this one doesn't. I don't think this one has it. This one's super simple, though. This is the advantage of this one. Like, you can't get much simpler than just pushing this and then these buttons. So, but if you guys got one and like it, let us know, because Charles has to answer that question, and if there's more people on one certain side, we'd like to know. Volume's looking good. Wow, hitting about 4,000 contracts a minute. Oh no, not here on the NQ. I've got one chart looking at an MNQ up there. It hit about 4,000 contracts. Here in the NQ, it didn't look like it got near that high. Okay, we're seeing all this support gather now again. All those lines were right. Look at all those support lines. That's unique to have so many in little different areas too. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or so. A lot of support here.
Order submitted.
Okay, it's going to test 230. A lot of support at 230, but we'll see. Maybe it'll slice through it. Looks like 230 it hit once this morning, 9:30. And before that, it looks like it was Friday at about 4 o'clock. $230's on the way out.
Order submitted.
Looking at 200. That was a quick tumble. No buyers over here. So we're going to use these as levels if we kind of see these over here. So that was kind of a shelf that's being formed. Another shelf here. So kind of trying to use this market structure over here, these green lines in the future, as target positions for steps. Okay, we're going to jump in with signal B here shortly. I would have set up the right one. I set up signal A by accident. I want to load signal B, NQ30 range, signal B bot. There it is. All right. 8:30 to 1. All that looks good. NQ23. Yeah. All right.
Order filled.
Looking at 200. See what we can do here. Make some money. Come on.
Order filled.
See if we can fill this gap back in. Looking for 300, just lost 100 points in that, let's see, 1049, about a 10-minute span, a little over 10 minutes, lost 100 points there. See if we can fill the gap and take a quick break.
Order submitted. Order held. Order filled. Order canceled. Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order canceled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order canceled. Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted.
All right. Okay, Dennis, thank you. So Dennis gave me an idea in the chat that said that something about my trade copier. let me read this. If I click on the center, looks like we took a trade here. We'll go check this one out. My guess it's 222. Nope. 223. No.
Order filled.
Huh. Which one's trading?
Order filled. Order filled.
No, I thought I saw an order come in, but I guess not. Thought we had one trade in.
Submitted.
Okay, if I right click, let me see here. Middle of the copier, click on the properties. Okay.
Order submitted.
Properties. Click on properties.
Order filled.
Okay, right here, properties. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, a lot of action here.
Order filled.
Wow. Okay, yeah, just mine's like on default still, so that's kind of where I'm at. Huh. Might be a lot of options here, huh, Dennis? Looks like a lot of options there. Okay. Might uncover some of those at some point. Cancel. Dennis, does it show? I don't know if you've seen Rory present live here, but when he brings his up, it shows the actual dollar values. Do you know if this one has that capability? I didn't see it just in the short time of looking, but do you know if it has the capability to show you how much money it's made or lost each of the accounts?
Order submitted.
That's a really cool feature on the one that he has. While I was away, it looked like we took a trade here. Took a short. Made a little bit on it. Kind of gave up on it too easy. These trailing stops are not working for us today. Getting wicked out right here on this one. Could have ran that thing down for a nice winner too. Trailing's a kind of a necessary evil thing. You hate to do it, but then again, it saves you some cash sometimes. So, I've had strategies running side by side, trailing, not trailing, for a long time, trying to figure out which one's like superior. But it's never always just one way or the other. Sometimes the trailing is beneficial, and then sometimes it's not. So it's kind of hard to say. It seems safer using the trailer, but when you watch these kind of moves, you're like, oh man, why'd I do that? Green one here. Bam, look at this. Congratulations, Scott. Woo, way to go, man. Awesome. That's sweet. That's he piled in the big dog. Got number 7 today. Congratulations, Scott. Awesome. Steven lost 3 but made 48.15 in the PA, baby. That's the home run right there. Steven, that's trader of the day right there. Steven gonna get the star on his forehead today if he can stop. If he can take it and walk away, he's gonna get the star on his forehead. Steven, if you could, maybe looks like other Steven there's got a couple questions for you. Everybody wants to know what you're doing, man. How are you making all this money? Congratulations, Steven and Scott. Way to go. Great day. Awesome. Number 7 PA, that's exciting. It was really nice that Marcia shared her story the other day, and kind of finding out how many how many evals she went through to get to 10. That was really nice, knowing that it took her 41 evals to get 10 PAs. That was cool to see. Scott, how many evals have you went through? Do you mind sharing so far? Yeah, Rory Powers. Everybody wants to know what Steven is and how can we trade it, Rory Powers. Don't hold back. We know you put it in Discord. Thank you. It's in our Discord chat. Rory, maybe you can tell us what channel it is in again. That's always a little tricky to find some of the strategies. I believe it's in the strategy optimization channel from what I remember. Let me bring it over and show everybody. Great, we got 160 online right now. Thank you everybody who's online joining us, sharing your information. Thank you. But I believe it's here. Steven. AKA Steven. Maybe Charles. Yeah, strategy collaboration. Looks like Charles shared the XML. And Rory shared the settings. So if you just wanted to use the settings to get it set up, it's a Signal C entry, and this is the ATM. So Signal Signal C, which is a brand new entry a month or so ago, and a bare bone signal is what we call it. So no filters. And then the front end is looks like almost similar settings to our NQ30 range or any of the other strategies. So minute range. 113, have a few different like volume zone that's a little different maybe, but anyway, these are the settings. Thank you, Rory, appreciate that. Steven's crushing it. So fun to watch that one. That sucker's in a trade all day long. Alright guys, appreciate everybody joining me today. This has been a pretty good moving day. I had some winners, had some losers, but that's part of trading. So hopefully get back on the saddle and take one more ride at this bucking horse tomorrow one more time. So everybody have a great day and good luck trading. Bye now.